Oh, I forgot to turn the lights on. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Just over here making pumpkin prep for a class next week. Where am I? I don't know. What day is it? Does anybody know that? It's Wednesday. That I know. Oh, and I'm here. I see me. I see no comments, but I see me. Okay. I'm going to do one more and then we'll get started. If it's okay with you guys. I have 12 to do. Not that I have 12 people coming to class. Well, I don't really know yet. I think 12, but you never know until they tell you. And that's a pretty good one. I'm going to leave it. Okay. All right, well, now I have a little bit of pumpkin prep. A little metallic, little not metallic. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Did I already ask that? Well, I'll ask again. Good morning. How's everyone doing? How am I doing? I've been better. But, you know, gonna make it. That's the good news. So, it's Wednesday, October 15th. Tomorrow is our anniversary, me and my Honey Bunches of Oats. And what does that mean? Nothing. Because normally we're not here for our anniversary. We're out and about. But now we're stuck here at home because of the kitchen and my mother-in-law. So here we are. We're both this close to snapping. We're both pretty on edge. The kitchen is this close to being done, but there's no end in sight for my mother-in-law. So that's that. I don't think I want to do any shameless plugs today. I think I just want to get started. So the only shameless plug I'm going to do is for the website, creatorofcuteness.com. That's where you can go and find all the collage elements that we've been using this month, which we haven't been using as many as I hoped we would. You can find all my books there. I just re-upped the inventory so that it's back in business. You can find whatever. I don't know. Go check it out. Go look around. Go see what you can find. Okay. Some days there's only one thing that gives you joy, and this is it. It's this book. It's what I've been doing in this book. It's what we're doing here every morning. It's what I do before class here. Oh, I gotta finish postcards. Because yesterday we did this, which I really liked. I almost was going to change it a little bit, but then I decided the chaos is pretty fun. It's pretty chaosy, and I like it. So we used collage elements here. We drew this guy. These guys are collage elements, and we drew this guy. So we have a little bit of everything on this page. Now we are here today, and then yesterday for... What's this happening here? Hold on. Oh, it's picking up the black paint from over there. This is why we put pages in between our pages. Today my goal is to draw a new collage element of wonky houses. We'll see how it goes. Yesterday I drew this guy. It's Zombie Zed or Zombie Zach. I don't know. But here's a zombie. He's holding pumpkins. I stole this shelf from Carol Hodges because she is in the this art group that I'm in with Karen Campbell, and she drew a shelf, and I really liked it, so I copied it. I made a shelf with 2 books, a skull candle, zombie spit, zombie blood, and then another candle, and then I made up zombie soup, zombie zoop. It's 1/4 fresh blood. In case you want to make this, get a pencil, write it down. 1/4 fresh blood, 3 whole eyeballs, 6 index fingers. It's an important finger, so it probably tastes really good. Crunchy. A pinch of dry skin, which I wished after I wrote this, I wished I had wrote a pinch of dead skin. Because, you know, that would have been better. Simmer for 30 minutes. Serve in a warm pumpkin with a dash of salt. That's the whole recipe. Make it at home if you like. Maybe serve it with a loaf of sourdough bread. Be lovely. And then today our prompt is this little ghosty, but I'm making it into a ghost girl. And there's going to be a couple of ghosts, I think, swarming above her. But our part of this crazy book is here. And I have to do 2 things. I'm going to use deli paper today because about 6 months ago I bought something that's been sitting in my craft room for a long time. Carmen is shuddering. Carmen, you know you love it. All right, so we have our deli paper down because this could get messy really fast. So this is what I bought. It's MUBYOK acrylic paint, and it drips. But I also watched a gal do something else with it, so we're going to try that. I'm just trying to decide if I should use, I think I'm going to go black. Even though, our prompt today is, I skipped over Beetlejuice, not interested. I'm doing practical magic, and it says, always throw spilled salt or spilt salt over your left shoulder. Keep rosemary by your garden gate. Plant lavender for luck and fall in love whenever you can. There's a little witch in all of us. I love it. So I think we'll use black. So it comes with these little caps that have fine tips on them. And then you also get these little stopper things. And there are instructions, but, you know, why should I read that? Oh, maybe I should read it for this reason. How I put the stopper on. Okay, I read it. So, we're going to open this and we're going to pray a little, just for a moment. Wait, how do we put this part on? Do I need a tool to take this off? I do. Oy. Ooh. Hold on, I'll find something. I need a paper towel, which would also be called a napkin, which would also be a Kleenex. We're taking this thing off. I don't ever want to see it again, so I'm going to throw it away. Because the only reason that I bought these is for the writable factor. Okay. Then you want to put this on first. Okay, if this works, I'm going to be so excited, trust me. All right. We're going to throw this guy away. I did not get any black on me, luckily. So this is apparently acrylic paint, not ink, right? I don't need to read about your company. Important, replace the caps with the needle tip cap before use. Yeah. When you find it difficult to squeeze the paint, replace a cleaning needle. Do they give you cleaning needles? No, that's called a stainless steel pin, for gosh sakes. All right, well. Okay, come back here. I dropped a cap. I'll probably never use these other colors, but I could mix them all together and make something really deep and dark. Ready? All right. Wait, what did Carmen think of somebody about using? Donna. What did Donna get? Carmen says, I wanted to tell you, Donna, that I'm still using my pretty green bag for my pencils. Aw, that's so sweet. Denise says, oh yeah, I bought these paints a while ago when you mentioned them. Sorry. All right, so you can do asemic writing. You could drip with them. I'm going to do writing, of course. And I don't like this part. If I had tape, which I do, I could tape that down. And then it won't flap in the breeze. Because we don't want any of that breeze flapping stuff going on. That's better. I'm going to shake it down. I'm going to take a breath. And I'm going to squeeze. It's not as easy as it looks, kids. Can't talk, I'm writing a story. Don't you love the scratchy sound? Okay, well, I'm liking it. We'll see if it works like she did it. All right, ready? Okay, so I have to take this off. I almost forgot. And replace it with this cap. And put it on really good. I don't think you can replace this cap now. I could put the whole thing back together, but I'm not going to. Ready? I'm just going to shut the book. I know for a lot of you guys, you're freaking out right now, and that's okay. It's okay to freak out. I'm going to open it to this page where we had the deli paper. If I had a brayer, I would use it, but I don't. So I just have my hands. Okay, ready? Set. Breathe. Precisely what I was hoping for. So stinking excited. This is exactly what I wanted it to do. Oh, man. Do you love it? I've waited a long time to use this. I wished I could have bought just the black, but it was like, I'm going to say $15 for all of these colors. So why not get them all? Because maybe I want to use the other color. So it really doesn't matter what you do over here. Because it's going to... Do you remember making those butterflies in school? Like you do half, then you fold your page? I just want to make sure it's totally dry before... Check these big blobs. It kind of looks like a Rorschach. Is it called a Rorschach drawing? What do you see here? I do love this part the most, right in the fold. It's kind of the coolest. Denise says, look in the centerfold, I see people. Yeah, right here, look at the eyeballs and a weird head. I know, me too. I love it. What is it, Carol? That's so funny. Carol's like, excuse me, what's the name of that paint again? It's Weird on Amazon. Maybe if Carmen's still here, she can find you a link. MUBYOK. Someday I'll remember to post links ahead of time. But not right now. It's just never going to happen. So then don't throw your deli paper away because you can use it again. You know? Then I'm going to take, maybe, I want to take the darkest blues and a brush that's very dirty. Please show you the paints, Carol Hodges. This is the box they come in. It's MUBYOK acrylic paint matte. That's the important part, at least for me. I hate shiny. And then you open it and you get all these colors. And I can't remember, but I'm going to say $15 for the whole schmagegi, for the whole kit and caboodle. You're welcome, Carol. Carol, did you see your shelf, by the way? Hold on. Look at, there's your Carol shelf. Oh, Carmen posted a link. Let's see how much they are. See if I was right or wrong. Oh, no, that's not them. Mine are a 1 ounce, Carmen. Let's see if we can find the 1 ounce. Hold on, let's see. MUBYOK 1 ounce acrylic paint matte. I don't know. It's not going. I got work to do. No, those are 2 ounces. These are 1 ounces. I should have told you that part. The 2 ounces obviously cost more. All right, we're going to use blue. Because look, it does the same thing as our crayons, only kind of opposite, if you know what I mean. So the crayons resisted, and this resists, but you have the lovely pattern underneath it, right? Am I right? And I don't think I want to do the whole thing. I'm almost done here. I love this. I might have to throw some black in. Just leave it at that. Oh, Carmen just posted the $19 ones. Thanks, Carmen. You're the best. That's why Carmen gets paid the big bucks in not cash, in friendship, in the fact that I like her. Okay, what do you think? Just leave it? I think yes. I don't want to do too much. I just don't like it right over here. Kind of like it now. Right? Am I right, you guys? Pretty freaking cool. Carmen says, okay, love that resist. Heck yeah. What's not to love about this? It's super cool. Right? It's really cool. Should I splatter? I'm going to say yes. Maybe in a sec. I don't know. This is really dark over here. I wish it wasn't so dark. But if I dry it fast enough, sometimes it'll undarken itself, if that makes sense. But isn't it cool? And it's easy. You could do circles, you could do checks, you could do plus signs, you could do spirals. You don't have to do lettering. But did it go through? No. This book is awesome. Am I right or what? I'm thinking let's do maybe gold. Since I'm back downstairs and I have all my paints. Wait. Just wait. I have a thought. What? She's got a thought. I think there's a pearly color in here. Oh, I wish I had bought more of this one. I did buy more of this and this one when I was at the pen store. I think I can use this even though my water is really black. I don't know. Do you think the gold, not gold, it's kind of dark, but I think when it dries, it could be cool. And then we're going to put white on top of it, even though my water in my pan is black. These are Gansai Tombeis. Gansai Tombe from Kuretake. I think I might leave today. My husband and I are at each other's throats. Do you know those days? Well, he told me when we first got married, the only thing he really didn't ever want to do was a remodel. And he said because more people get divorced over remodels than everything else. Well, then add your mother-in-law living with you and the remodel. We're ready to kill each other. Well, I feel bad for him. He's ready to kill her, so. But not much I can do here. I'm not a carpenter. I keep asking if I can help, and there's nothing I can do. So, I say leave. Where should I go? Where can I take my dogs? Somewhere. Gee, Dorothy, do you think there is such a place? Somewhere beyond the moon? Beyond the stars? Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Yeah, Jennifer, it's been 4 days. 4 days, 6 hours, and 27 minutes. I have no idea. But I always like when people can do that. They can tell you how many hours and how many minutes it's been. I have no clue where I'm going to do the lettering for the little story. Man, this is really wet. I know I got to get to. Valerie says, go get a motel room for the night. By myself, I'd feel guilty. Tomorrow's our anniversary. I want to go with him to the motel. Can I hire an old person sitter to come stay with her? My children certainly wouldn't do it. Jennifer, it is a nightmare. If you ever want to chat, Because most people think I'm being an ogre when I say it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Not like my mom. I can tell you we were at Costco yesterday and we had a giant blow up and we had to just disband the cart and leave. It was bad. Okay, well this is super cool. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see how cool this is? With the white and the gold. Alright, I'm going to put it aside and we'll draw our witch. Yesterday I found a piece of paper that's super old. So I thought I'd share it. Well, let's start with this side. Nothing much on this side. Oh my God, Jennifer, 7 years. And did you say to yourself, what did I do to get to this place? What did I do to deserve this? Okay. This was for Pinecone Press Papers. And look, I still draw the same things. This little monster guy. Here's our witch. Right? I could do a witch with bat wings. Jennifer, you should be exalted up to sainthood, by the way. Anyway, this is not available anymore, I don't believe. Let's ask. Hold on. Hey, Deborah. Janice. She's still here? She follows me. No, I guess not. Guess she's not on Facebook anymore. I think their company has disbanded. Yes, Jennifer. That's why I'm downstairs. Because she needed my desk to pay bills. All 3 of them. So I had to move. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm a horrible person. Oh wait, let's talk about this before we draw our witch. I showed this the other day. It came to me from Barbara Casey. It's your 5-minute journal. And you know what? It's been super fun because I have been doing 5 minutes and not even 5 minutes. You just answer one question a day. This was Wednesday. The first 3 things that come to mind when you think of gratitude. You don't need to read it, but it's pretty cool. It has all different kinds of questions. It's called Your 5-Minute Journal. It's by Amy Birch, illustrated by Emily Ann Jenks. I like the illustrations a lot. So anyway, let's draw a witch, shall we? I wish I could do a flying witch. Let me see if I can find one. Hold on. Doodle of a flying cute witch. If you don't put the word cute in, you get really bad stuff. Maybe. Let's try. Pencil. All those are like anime art. Maybe that girl. Oh, I can draw that. That's easy for me. Okay, so here's our girl. Oh no, we don't want her head that big. Let's bring the camera down so you can watch me draw. But we don't want her head that big. We want her hat that big. And I love crooked hats. A lot. I don't know about this one though. There we go. It's getting there. And this part of her hair gets tucked behind her head because it goes whoosh, like back there. And then her dress is just your basic witch dress. Where do we go? Okay. It's just a, nope. Yep, goes like this, And her feet are there. We'll put another one right here, because I don't like this girl's feet that I'm looking at. I don't like that shoe either. Okay, well, anyway. And then a stick. And it's going to come through to here. I maybe didn't give myself enough space for the broom, but it'll be okay. It's not horrible. It's not good, but it's not horrible. And then somehow we need to figure out how her arms fit into this picture. Maybe we don't need this part here. This is where perspective and Lindsay don't get along. Oh, that's pretty good, right? I just need hands. And then we need her face. And she's pretty blissful today. All right, I want to do her with the pens that I've been using because they bring me such joy right now. This is the water-based one, so that's what we want to use. I don't know what kind of paper this is. It's just a postcard that I found in my drawer. So it could be God only knows what. Valerie says, my son wants me to come live with him. He doesn't like that I'm alone. I'm self-sufficient and in good health. Stay where you are. Don't go anywhere, Valerie. Come on over, Valerie. Do you know that song, Valerie? I've been singing it for months. So just some wavy lines for hair, or you could do whatever hair you want, but I'm just going to do wavy lines. And we'll fill them in later. All right, so there's her hair. There's her hat. And then her head, let me go back to this for a sec, because it's a little confusing. They did her head, it's much smaller than mine, so let's small it up. We'll small it up. And we're going to have her in a blissful gaze with her eyes closed, because, you know, flying with your eyes closed is just as bad as driving with your eyes closed. Let's give her her arms, which they look like drumsticks, not the kind you eat, the kind you play music with. That works. And then her broomstick. We're going to give it a little shape up here. And then her dress. Okay. And then these shoes that I didn't do such a good job on, but I do like them. I can fix them. That one, kind of like elf shoes. Bugsy, what are you eating? Oh, those work. And then the broom. It's going to be hard because we're going to cut off part of the broom. I didn't have a long enough card here, but you know, it'll work. And then more hair this way, sweeping swooping over to here. That is her hair from that side. Whoa, let's erase this and see what we got here. No idea. You will have to draw her splitting into a tree like we see this time of year. What do you mean splitting into a tree? You mean like Alec Baldwin crashing into a tree? Like that? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Well, her face is a little weird. But, you know, it don't matter to me. We're gonna go. So what I love about this pen is when you scribble scrabble with it, and I don't know again about this paper, but when you scribble scrabble with it and then you hit it with water, that's when the magic happens. And we already have magic going in the sky. So I try not to make my hats totally perfect, because after all, she probably sat on it, or her frog did, or her bat did. Need much more hair in here. All right, give this a little shading, and the broom a little shading. And I don't know what, I think I might paint her dress blue. I don't know yet. So let's take the dirtiest water that I have, which is pretty freaking dirty, and we'll see if it moves. It does. I don't need this big of a brush, but that's okay because we're going to cut her out. So I'm not going to be as perfect as I normally would. But let's get a skinnier brush. Oh, let's do her dress. Oh no, we don't need her dress because I'm thinking of painting it blue. That's right. So we'll do some of her hair. If you use a skinnier brush or even a water brush, it works better because then you can oscillate. What do you call that? Isolate the little areas that you want to put color into or make, you know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And then her broom. And then her feet. Oh, that's a big cheek. Oh, that's a really big cheek. Hang tight. I got too much water on this brush. Okay, we don't really have to worry about the shading because we're going to cut her out. But normally I would get all this shading in here. But again, does not matter. And I'm going to hit it with a heat tool. And I think her dress will either, I want to make it a deep, deep blue, almost black. But how cool is it? Can you see the lines in her hat? And my water has metallic in it, so it's sparkly. Didn't even mean for that to happen. So then, because I got so much water there, I'll go back over those areas and kind of define it a little bit more. dark blue. I think it was this one, but I'm not sure. Yeah. That's the color I wanted. And it's not perfect, and that's what I like about these pens, is you can do something that really isn't perfect. You know? Hi, Penny. We're doing practical magic today. Carmen got me all excited, or somebody did, and told me practical magic was coming out again this year. And that is not true. It's not till next year. Okay, I think that's all the color I want. Just that. Hi, Marilyn. Marilyn, not Mary Lynn. Mary Lynn Kelly is the only Mary Lynn I know, but once I start saying Mary Lynn, I continue to say it. Okay, I love her dress. It's going to work really good on our page. It's not done yet, however. Carmen says 2026, baby. It's a whole year away. We have no good Halloween movies this year, if you ask me. I mean, you know, there's the Screamer movies and the ones for the people that like that kind of stuff. Okay, her hat is complete. And then we'll give her dress just a little more scribble scrabble and maybe some dots. I wasn't going to go cute, but all right, I decided to go cute. I was going to do lines, but no, dots just seemed appropriate. All right, cut her out. Let's come back up a little because we're going to have to do our page and our lettering. I'm thinking a big white moon to do the lettering inside of. And then we can give it a sparkle to it. What do you think? But she is cute. I never thought I could draw a girl on a broom. All you got to do is go to Google Images and type in what it is you're looking for. Somebody told me they're doing a lot of art now with AI. Like they're going to AI and asking them for a drawing, and then they're either tracing it or whatever. And I said, no, that is not for me. I tried AI the other day and I hated it. Just for a moment, I tried it. It made my animated pictures that were really cute, but I opted out and deleted the app and decided not yet. I don't want to start getting weird emails. Oh, which I have because of that app. Weird emails, weird info, not for this girl. Carmen, are you feeling good? Is that why you're here today? I'm very happy. Everybody loves us, our Carmen, especially for Halloween. I showed our box yesterday, Carmen. I don't know if you saw it. Our box that we did last year. our vampire coffin box. It was so fun. Every year there's something different though. That's what makes life fun. Wish I had a silver. Oh, maybe gray. Let's use gray because this is white. That might work. And then we could put, after I do the lettering, we could put sparkle on top of the gray. I should drop my mother-in-law off at my friend Karen's house with a couple bottles of wine and just leave. Oh, I'd be in so much trouble. It's funny though. Okay, well, it's not the best broom because I ran out of space. Oh, she's going to be really cute on there. Let me get a bowl and paper. Now I need a big round circle. Let me find one. Something in this room has got to be big and round. This is. Might be too big, but that's too big. Hang on. I'll find something. Just going around dumping things out. Oh, that might work. Carmen says, I do wonky well as well. I do wonky as well, but I love your art. Well, thanks, Carmen. I love your art. Mutual Admiration Society. I don't know if this is going to be big enough. Oh, I didn't turn on the other light. That's why I have a shadow. Oh, still have a shadow. Hang on. There we go. What I really needed, maybe I need vellum. Well, we'll try this and see what happens. Oh, that'll work fine, except for the fact that I don't know if I can get all the wording on there. If I put her down there, I can get the wording on there. And this is gray, it's just a very light gray. Okay, here we go. Come on. This is the side with the pencil lines. And then we get to write our quote. This is just cardstock. So I'm going to use maybe a glaze pen. You know what? I placed another order for glaze pens because I've almost used the ones that I bought up. They don't last very long because there's a lot of ink that comes out for the glaze pens. But Carmen, did you know they're discontinuing glaze pens? In case that's important to you. Does everybody know they're discontinuing glaze pens? The only place I found them was on Craft Warehouse. and you have to pay $10 shipping. So if you need other things, buy them from Craft Warehouse. Otherwise, if you find them from somebody else, let me know. Hey, look, I can put this broom at the very bottom here, and it doesn't look like I ran out of paper. Oh, she's really cute. She's really cute. Okay. Next, I got a glaze pen. And we're going to say, always throw spilled salt over your left shoulder. That's where we're starting. So it looks like I'm going to need a lot of lines. A lot of skinny lines, really. I don't know how many, so we'll start at the top. What did I say? Always throw spilt salt. Isn't it funny that it's spelled spilt? I think it is. I gotta wipe this off. Your glaze pen gets a little bit of schmutz on it. Always wipe it off before you use it. All right, where am I? Always throw I love this page. I have to teach a lettering class next week. It's been a very long time since I've taught lettering. And I'm kind of excited about it, but I got to get the right papers together for everybody. Spilt, S-P-I-L-T. Salt. I know that part. Always throw spilt salt over your left shoulder. Your Do we know who said this by any chance? It doesn't say which sister said it. Your left. Oh, I gotta make room. Gotta make left small shoulder. Shoulder. Comma. Forgot that part. Keep. I think that the glaze pen was the perfect choice for this background because it gives it that really nice deep whatever. Always keep rosemary by your garden gate. So I read this story this morning. This will be controversial, and I try not to do controversial, but it's all I could think about right at the moment to talk about this gal who's a Holocaust survivor. She's 96. So she was a small little child when she was at the Holocaust, Auschwitz. She and her husband met They've been together for 78 years. It reminded me of my parents. Buy your garden. Uh-oh, I gotta go small here. Hang on. I'll finish the story. Unless anybody else knows it. Oh, I made it. Garden Gate. Anyway, they live in London. They're in good health. And last month, they went to Switzerland and did their own assisted suicide because it's legal in Switzerland. And they've lived a really good life. They said goodbye to their children. And together they left. And I don't know. There's something sweet about that to me. And they wrote an email that went out to their friends about what a rich life they had and how grateful they are to everybody, but they'd seen enough and done enough and were tired. And why wait? Anyway, I just read it this morning, and it made me think. Made me think that that's what my parents would have done had my mom not got dementia. And then, change the subject, I found all my deleted voicemails, and I started listening to them last night, and there were several that were very comforting, and there were several that were not comforting. But I haven't listened to the rest of them. I had to stop when my mom sent me one. For luck and fall in love whenever you can. I wish I had done it closer to the top. Because I feel like I'm not going to fit it all in. I am not going to forget a word today. Yesterday I forgot a word. Fall in love whenever you can. There's a little witch in all of us. There's a little witch in all of us. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Yeah, make another line. Is that part of the same line, I hope? I mean, it doesn't matter now. I've already started writing it, but... Oh, Diana has to get a... Oh, MRI. Good luck, sister friend. Ask for good music and close your eyes. You'll be fine. My friend Karen just had one. we're going with of down here. Hopefully that reads well. I mean, if it doesn't, it's done now, so it doesn't have a choice. It's pretty cute. I really, really like it. I cannot erase any of the lines because a glaze pen takes a very long time to dry. And I can't put the sparkly stuff over it until I erase the lines. So that's all I'm doing. I really, really like it. Let's see what tomorrow will bring us. Do you guys like it? It came out cute, I think. And you could use a scarier witch. Oh, I have to write practical magic somewhere. Write it down here. Did I write? Well, this one was from, oh yeah, the movie. Halloween. Can't watch that movie. Too scary for me. Did we get all these? Casper the Friendly Ghost. I mean, that's just obviously Ghostbusters. I don't want to write anywhere on there. And that we wrote Harry Potter on. Okay, good. Okay, well, I don't want to erase that yet, but it is pretty super cool with the gold and the silver foil dots in there. I hope you can see those in the light. I'm trying to go slow. And this cool paint, which I'm going to be using a lot more of, provided that it does not, it's already leaking. Oh, because dum-dum. Dum-dum. Where's my raggy muffin? I put the cap back on, and I shouldn't have done that. There's paint on the cap. But I think you could do the same thing with a fine line bottle. You know, the fine line bottles? But those are expensive. Just buy these and throw them away when you're done. I think I'm done here. Let's erase. I think by the time I get to the bottom, I'll be done. Let's everybody pray today that there are no fights. I'm not allowed to talk about too much, so I guess just saying that she's living here is plenty. Okay, so let's just really quickly go back to this. Oh. And I think I just want to take, I wish I had some clean water, but I do not. And I'm just gonna shimmer this up like this. Yeah. Even on her hat and her dress. I don't care. All right. That's perfect. Almost. Because I don't want it right on the lettering, so you can't read it. Which is kind of cool that I can blot that up because it's glaze pen, so it'll come right off. Just the big blobs. That's good. I'm going to dry it and then take a picture. What do you say, eh? Jennifer says, I just used a fine line bottle with black acrylic paint with a little water and it worked. Yeah. After I bought those, I thought that that's the deal. But a fine line bottle, isn't it like $10? And I got those for $19, Carmen said, and then I got all the different colors. I don't know. Do whatever works for you. I'm sure that's probably the smartest thing, Jennifer. Oh, thank you, Valerie. All right. I think I'm good here. Should I do gold in her hair or leave it? Leave it. Sister golden hair surprise. And I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? All right. I don't think I'm going to add any color because, man, that shimmer is just super cool down there. There's a lot of it. A lot. And in the right light, man, it really sparkles. Okay. That's it, kids. Have a great day. I will see you mañana. What's our prompt tomorrow? Oh, Coco. There's nothing more important than family. Never forget how much your family loves you. Mama Imelda. That's so cute. I love Coco. All right. Well, that's it. I love my little witch. And I love this idea for a background. Okay, bye. Have a great week. And no, it's only Wednesday, Lindsay. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes. Okay, bye.